Hi everyone, I'm Ventus, and this is Chasm, a procedurally generated Metroidvania. So after over half a decade of development, this game is finally out. And before I jump into the game, I'm just going to do some opening statements as always. So this game is a 2D platforming Metroidvania, like most Metroidvanias nowadays. From what I've seen, the game draws most of its inspiration from post-Symphony of the Night Castlevania. The combat style, the items and weapons, even the backdash mechanic. It's very similar. I've played this game for over 30 hours, the alpha and beta builds, but that was years ago. I haven't touched this game in forever, so it's not like I'm going to be insanely good at it. And also, when I played it, you really couldn't get too far into the game. The first alpha build I can remember, I think, only goes up to the maggot boss, or maybe there wasn't even a maggot boss. It's been a while. And then the later builds let you go a little bit further. You gotta look into the redesigned mines, the redesigned catacombs, glimpse into the garden area and the keep, and then you got the double jump ability, and that was all you got. I imagine the game is very different now, in terms of flow, progression, as well as map design, enemies. So I'm really excited to play this again. I wish I could share my experience with the alpha build with you, post some alpha build playthroughs. But when I reached out to the devs about it, they didn't give me a response, so I assume they didn't want me to share it. Still, if they would let me in the future, I would be interested in posting some of the old stuff. It's like, hey, look at this. The game has gone from this to this over the years. I think it would have been pretty interesting. When I was playing the alpha and the beta builds, I did some pretty fun playthroughs. I tried out different weapons, different item combinations with the weapons. Even did a no-weapon run on hardcore. Did they even still have hardcore? I'll check later. So yeah, the no-weapon hardcore run was really fun. I punched the maggot to death. Slowly but surely, it eventually died. And that took quite a few times to actually clear. For this playthrough, I don't think I'll be doing hardcore, even if it's available. Assuming it's still in the game, the way I remember it. If they changed it, then maybe, but at the moment I don't know if they did. So I just want to complete the game without doing any extra stuff like challenges at the moment. And if by the end of the game I still want to play some more, maybe I'll do it in the future. We'll see. For expectations, I don't really have too much to say about that. It's a Metroidvania. I love Metroidvanias. My experience with this game has been good so far, so it should be quite solid. I just hope that its gameplay holds strong until the end, because there are some games that lose steam, become too repetitive, or don't offer enough challenges along the way. Hopefully this game is not one of those. One thing I do hope they changed since the older versions of the game is the backdash mechanic. A long time ago, it was really clunky and really didn't have much use. Some Castlevania games let you backdash cancel attacks, so I hope that can be done in this game now. You could do like a jump attack, regular attack, backdash attack, and then special attack for a 4-hit combo. That was in Dawn of Sorrow, I believe. In other games you can do similar things, but not as complicated. And finally, just a disclaimer, this is the pre-release version of the game, so I can't make this video live until it's actually out. I'm not sure if the game is going to be any different by the time it comes out, but I need to mention that because the game is technically not released yet while I'm recording this video. I think they even updated it in the last week or so. Been wanting to record this for a while. My stats? There are no stats. Oh, you get in-game rewards as a backer? Do I want to do that? I guess I will do that. I can't show this though. Okay. I'm not going to show my email for obvious reasons, but apparently there's a backer's tome as well. So I'm going to grab my name. Oh, there it is. Second one. Easy. Is that actually it? Wait, hold on. How do I do this? What does it even do? I have no idea. Okay, well, regardless, I guess it's time to begin then. Letters, shapes. We'll see what this stuff is in the game. CRT effect. That's really cool. It's like old games. Not gonna do that though. Alright, let's begin. Oh, I should note I'm playing on a PS4 controller, but it shows Xbox. Some games detect it. Usually games that have, like Cuphead detects it, right? It's kind of funny how it does. I don't know how they did it. Because there's no way they should know this is a PS4 controller. Oh, there is hard. Oh, there's hard. What is hard? Wait, is hard hardcore? It's probably not hard. I'm just gonna do normal then. Hopefully it's not too easy. This is procedurally generated, so everything's gonna be different for everyone else. Hopefully I don't get bad RNG. Because there are some bad RNG... There is some bad RNG potential in the game. Oh, there's a story now, right? I thought I'd find you up here. Did you fall asleep watching the knights ride off on their mission? Don't worry, you're the brightest recruit this outpost has seen in some time. Soon you'll be a full-fledged Guildian knight. And I'll still be here running errands for the commander. Which reminds me, he sent me to find you. Your orders are to report to Commander Silkser's office at once. You'd better hurry, he seemed even more impatient than usual. Punch. Punching only. Oh, that's backdash? Can I rebind this? I don't want that on... The game looks pretty much the same so far. What is shapes? Oh. Wait a second, how do I remap my keys on controller? Uh-oh. This backdash is currently on triangle, the top button at the moment. I really want to fix that. Apparently they don't have support for remapping controller buttons. This was a post back in 2015, though. They said the full release will have it, but technically this is pre-release, so it's not in yet, I guess. Oh well. I'll just have to deal with it for now. Oh, this is kind of choppy. What's up with that? Wait, this is a castle? This is a strange-looking castle. Kneel in the light of the Watchers, and your deeds shall be recorded in the Tome of Light. Their eyes will always find those who shine brightly. They remember our deeds in this life, and offer us a place by their side in the next. Let the light of the Watchers illuminate your path, and they shall aid you in your time of need. Ephezel the Younger. These candles, though, I want to punch them. You can't punch them, unfortunately. Oh, there's a little blur effect now, it seems. Is there a map? Yeah, there is, okay. So the story I didn't talk about too much, huh? The pre-release, or the what is it? The alpha version of the game? The story was... You go to this town, you get put into this town, and apparently you can't leave it. There's some kind of magic spell on the town. I'm not sure if that's still the story, but it'll happen after I get deployed. Oh, what the... Damn. So people here don't get treated very well, huh? I don't know where the commander is. Oh, I can punch it! Punch the maggot. I'm assuming I went the wrong way, maybe? I don't know what's on the other side. Because it doesn't show you your objective. That's kind of unfortunate. That's not the commander, that's Reese from Fire Emblem. In the year 398, the tyranny of Linhein's despotic leader, King Trell, forced many to choose between their lives and their values. The people were lost and confused in the wake of the capital's destruction, but General Cyrus Tefali rose to guide them. He made it his mission to secure the land so that a council of leaders could establish Guildia, a kingdom without a king. This council was created to ensure that power would never again be concentrated in the hands of one person. Soon after Guildia was formed, the council's first act was to formally create the Knights of Guildia, led by none other than Tefali himself. So we're getting backstory on books. Hello, Reese. He seems to have more hair than Reese, though. The Luminoth, Metroid. What was I gonna say? Yeah, a lot of games do this nowadays. I'm not a big fan of it, putting all your backstory and lore on books and stuff. It's okay, I guess. It's functional. It's better than putting your current story and explaining the current actions of whatever people on tomes and stuff. It's almost the same thing. Oh, idle actions. Borrow another book? Nah. Can you backdash cancel? Let's find it. Okay, you can do this. Because normally you attack this fast, right? But you can do it like that. Okay, so you can do that cancel. The fall animation gets canceled by the landing, and then you can attack again. What about backdash? No, you can't. So they still haven't added backdash cancel attacking. Unfortunate. It's alright though. How did he get here so fast? I didn't finish exploring though. Does it really matter? I'm gonna explore. I love exploring. Can you backdash everywhere? It's probably not faster, right? Or is it? It's definitely not Alucard. Alucard is the backdash king. This looks ridiculous. So she's the blacksmith. Okay. Oh, who are you? Yendrick. All these names though, there's too many names. The Watchers. It's also a league. The Frozen Watchers? There's probably some corruption going on. That's how the story always goes, right? Corruption. They don't have a king, so they have a council, and the council's probably corrupt. Maybe there's some forbidden magic involved, if the story is still the same. Commander Silkser. Eddie's recruit. I have a mission for you. There's a small mining town about 3 days' journey to the west called Karthus, with an A instead of a U. This morning I received an urgent letter from the town's mayor. He reports that the miners were attacked by a wild beast while working deep in the mines. That's the Wendigo, I think. Last time this happened, it was only an injured wolf that had found its way down there. Regardless, they refuse to go back to work until it's been taken care of. I know this sounds like a trivial matter, but we depend on Karthus for supplies and raw materials. As you know, I sent the knights on a mission yesterday, which leaves me a bit short-handed. I need you to go to Karthus and do whatever it takes to get those mines up and running again. Oh, this is why you need the cogs. I remember now. You need just to collect cogs. Cogmas. And then put them in the elevator to get it running again. I think that's what the alpha or beta quest was. I think you're ready to become a Guildian Knight, but you must prove yourself first. Do you understand your orders? No. Oh, damn it! He doesn't call me stupid. You need funny answers in games, I think. So you pick the funny answer once, and then you pick the right answer afterwards. Head to the armory, get properly equipped, blah, 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 Godspeed. Godspeed isn't backdashes. Oh, what the? That's not Jareth. Oh, I found a bug. Nice. Jareth is the wall, apparently. That's pretty funny. So the heart and the mana, health and mana, that design, I know they decided on it a long time ago, but I was never a really big fan of that change. I still prefer HP bars with numbers, but I guess I do understand that it could be because of clutter. You don't need the bar if you have the number, right? Technically. It's just more of a visual thing. But the heart actually goes down, I believe. So it's still there. It still shows you visually, at least. Commander's sending you on your first mission. You'll be needing a weapon then. Take a sword off the rack. Why a sword? Why can't I grab a hammer? What if I want to be an orc? Make sure to equip your sword. Oh, right. There's two hands. One attack is different from the other. Oh, wow. There's no backdash canceling at all. This animation looks so smooth now. I remember it used to be clunkier, I think. At least I can do that. So most of the DPS in this game will be like that, I believe. Or like this. Mwahaha. I think I read a little bit about why they didn't want to add more to the backdash a long time ago. I could be wrong. It's been such a long time. Okay, let's get out of here. There might be a secret, but it doesn't matter. We need to save those miners. Wait, so I just run there? That seems extremely inefficient. Seriously, that seems so inefficient. You don't even give me a horse. I mean, I guess the recruits are treated pretty poorly, based on their dialogue. No anti-snow gear either. They should have prepared me for this, right? They should have told me. Okay, this is familiar now. So this is the stuff that was in the beta. This thing wasn't here though. What is this? Oh, this is the save point? Oh, it's not a campfire anymore. I seem to remember. Oh, what the? This is different too. Oh, you're supposed to collect. You're supposed to save people and then collect things from the mines to what is it? To open doors and stuff. Dear Bastin, I must confess I believe you may have something interesting to say for once. The tribe you described in your last letter seems to have some basis in reality, which is more than I can say about your crackpot theories about King Trell. Dun dun dun. I'm glad you have put aside these childish fantasies about magical forces driving the king mad. Well, that's always how it works, right? Mad King and all that, Fire Emblem. You should focus your efforts on this ancient civilization. It may be your final chance to prove yourself. Sincerely, G.P. Mahes, Dean of Anthropology, Gildian Academy of Science. Seriously, these candles? I really want to chop them down. This town, or this house, is way bigger than it used to be. It used to be like a little shack, and then you could grab something on the top. I think it was a bottle. And you can like refill your health and mana or something. I think that's how it worked. It's been so long. Oh, owl! Can I jump on the... No, I can't. There's no people inside the mines? Oh, here. There's somebody here now. And there's an airship. Or not airship, there's a balloon. But it might be an airship. Okay, so it still loops. They don't explain it so far. But I think it loops because of the magic spell. Criminals. Landorian Mountains. Hopefully you can actually go around to different places. Missing person. Jinx. Ash and Jinx. Pokemon. What other names are there? I think the Watcher's a Gildian Knight. Oh, you're only a recruit? Well, I reckon I should just be thankful I'm not alone anymore. My family has been running Karthus for generations, but it's begun to unravel under my watch. The mines have become less and less productive in spite of our best efforts. In a last-ditch effort to keep Karthus alive, my crew began blasting in search of a new vein of ore. Oh, well, usually when that happens, bad stuff follows. Some sort of beast emerged from one of the new passages and the miners fled to the surface. I wrote to your outpost for help, but then A few days later, things got much worse. In the dead of night, a gang of hideous creatures came up from the mines and ransacked the town. When the morning came, I finally worked up the courage to investigate and found the town was empty. Please, you must find the missing townsfolk and help restore Carthus. Take this key, it will open the gate to the mines. And please remember to report back if you find anyone. Ding. Ding, 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 ding. Too bad you can't slap it with your sword to make a ding. Okay. I think that's all I can do at the moment, right? So let's head down to the mines and die. Oh, the music is updated too. I used to remember the seeds, because I played this game for like 30 hours, right? Oh, I hate these things. They hurt so much. You can do downward attacks too. Yeah, you can. Okay. Oh, they die so easily. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I used to remember a lot of the seeds because I played it so much, but obviously nowadays, now I don't, because it's been years. This looks familiar though. My search for King Trell may have been in vain, but luckily I've discovered evidence of an ancient civilization which thrived in these mountains at least 1,000 years ago. I shall refer to them as the Ledori tribe. I remember this. In reference to the Ledorian mountains in which they once lived, based on these paintings, they appear to have been a peaceful hunter-gatherer society. The written language is primitive, but very similar to ancient Delcathian script. Could these people be related to the early tribes of the East? I will need to find more examples if I'm to fully translate it. Oh, this music is crazy now. It used to be really cool and atmospheric, but this is actually just really badass. Oh, I can break this. Not candles. Oops, I pressed the... No, I pressed the wrong key. I kind of want to go right. That downward attack. You know, I don't see too much of a point to it. It's a certain thing, right? The downward attack. But, I mean, it has its uses, of course. Like, enemies that are on the ground, lower. I think I want to jump before every attack. Oh, Metroid enemies. I think that's the way to do it. Because you get put into attack delay if you don't jump when you attack. Troll unlocked? What does that mean? That's new. Is it the bestiary? Because you move so much quicker if you attack from the air. I imagine if people speedrun this game... Oh, nice. Nice animation. It's gonna be like that. Where they just do this. Like, they optimize their attacks by attacking in the air. I hate that thing so much. I remember those. I get triggered by those. Oh, ow. I actually took damage. Oh! Oh my god. Okay then. I'm trying to, like, short hop diagonal attack consistently because mechanics. And I'm dying because of it. Like, you have to be really precise. What is this? I hope the abilities in this game are really cool. Like, Metroid always has really cool, satisfying abilities, right? Castlevania is not really known for that. So if this game is... Oh, treasure! If this game is more akin to Castlevania, which it is, I feel like... Oh, as a person. I forgot who she was. She's an important person, I believe. Narina. Thanks for helping me get out of that cage, my child. I'm Narina, I run the magic... Oh, right, magic. I was tending to my horse, Buttercup, nice name, when I was taken captive. I hope she's okay. She gets awful lonely when I'm gone. Stop by my shop and see me if you are ever in need of my services. If there's a fast travel, then I'll do it. But at the moment, I'm just gonna keep going. Don't land on enemies. Okay, good. I can't jump up high. Oh, can I push this? Yes! Puzzle solving. That's new, I believe. I think I've died to these slimes a lot. I remember that pattern. You have to attack them when they jump. This guy charges, I think. Does he? Is it the charger? Is it? No, it's not. Remember, I used to not do that. Like, I didn't wait until it jumped to attack. Oh, right, this game also has auto stats now. Back in the day, I don't think it had auto stats, if I recall correctly. I think you could, like, make your own build. So if you wanted to do magic builds, then you could go all magic. Grapes. Can I eat? Is that how you recover health? 17 HP. I don't need it right now. This song's so cool. This part of the song is so cool. This is definitely new, this part of the song. It's a more complicated composition nowadays. Now. I keep saying nowadays. Compared to before. Oh, jeez. These things really hurt. There's also a different one. There's a blue one, I believe. Which, yeah, you'll die to it. If you are not careful. Nice. Got a crit. I'm not backtracking at the moment. I'll get there eventually. That's like one of the uses for backdash. So you attack there, backdash, while it's moving towards you. Because you may not have time to turn around. And then you attack it immediately afterwards, when your attack delay is up. Okay then. Oh geez, that's gonna land on me. This guy used to be an actual boss, I believe. Oh, what the? I don't think it had that attack. Ow. Who's that? Oh, that's Bastin. Thanks for your assistance. I'm Professor Bastin of the Guildian Academy of Science. I suppose you are wondering how I ended up in that cage. I first arrived in Carthus nearly a year ago, searching for the remnants of King Trell's caravan. While staying in town, I learned of the cave paintings throughout these caverns. To my astonishment, the paintings were made by an undiscovered tribe that lived here nearly 1,000 years ago. I named them the Ladori after these mountains and began to devote all of my time to learning about them. Oh jeez, this exposition though. They're very interesting people, but their sudden disappearance is what captured my curiosity. My research was going swimmingly until one of those creatures sneaked up on me while I was studying and knocked me out. In before the creatures of the tribe. The next thing I remember is waking up in that cage with a splitting headache. I believe we have a common interest in finding out why people, both ancient and modern, keep disappearing here. The miners were last blasting on the bottom floor, so we should head down there to begin our investigation. Come now, together we can open the gate to the lower levels of the mines. Wall chicken?